I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck either. I don't give a motherfucking fuck, man.
This is heavy friending. I'm friending you so hard. An alliance slowly forming like a boner in my heart. So if you wanna fucking friend me, better give me all you got. No, I don't take this lightly, cause it's heavy. Heavy friendly.
There is an eagle flying. Yeah! You got a beer?
No, I don't have a beer. I should get a beer, right?
I'm halfway through this Corona.
Okay, let me get one. I'll be right back. Hang on.
All right. Don't worry, I'll start.
Yeah, start and do something really funny while I'm gone.
Okay, don't worry.
Okay, bye.
3, 2, 1. Guys, it's your old pal, Joe Barlow, back, better than ever, healthy, feeling fine, looking good. My skin is glowing. How are you? I hope you're well. I hope that's the thing, as well as one can be in this. I don't know. I'm going to coin a phrase here. It's a dark time. These are dark times. That's going to be my catchphrase. And guys, we're going to get through this together because this is the Heavy Friending Podcast. It's Austin's #1 friendship-based podcast. You might be thinking, oh, it's weird. Joe's all alone. Well, sometimes your best friend, it's yourself. And also Laura left to go get a beer. And I said, don't worry, pal. I'll do it. I'll host the show. And you can be a guest on my show. Heavy Friending with Joe Barlow featuring Laura. And that's fine. So she's getting a beer. But let's not worry about her. Okay? Let's talk about... I'm already stalling. I think she's coming.
Okay, I'm back. I feel like I should start laughing. What'd you do?
Yeah.
I gotta do something crazy or what?
I ran out of steam. It really is what happened.
Okay.
I think I started fine and then I just panicked.
Oh, okay. So usable stuff or?
No, I'd say delete it.
Delete it. Okay. I'm really out of breath now.
Why'd you run?
I had to go down the stairs and up the stairs. I didn't even run. I'm just out of shape.
Okay. Yeah, I'm out of shape too.
Okay. All right. You ready for this? You ready for this? I don't even know if we can do it anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if we can even do it. I'm not feeling it. I used to start the podcast and I used to be like, yeah, like I'm going to be so fucking funny. I have so many things I'm going to say. It's going to be so great. And now I don't even know what I'm going to say and I can't breathe. You know what I mean? I can't even breathe to talk.
Well, this podcast was built on activities, things to do.
Well, it was also built on us, a lot of episodes going, what are we going to do? And what are we going to talk about? Yeah,
exactly. But I feel like that's the problem is it's a little stale because it's like I'm just looking at my computer screen.
Yeah.
You're just looking at whatever you're looking at, maybe a mirror.
Yeah, I'm looking in a mirror. But I'm not looking at my face in the mirror, and I'll leave that up to you to think about what is it I'm looking at in the mirror.
Are you looking at moles?
There is a mole in a certain position, a certain place on my body.
Cool.
So I guess technically, yeah.
I've told you I have a mole in a certain place too.
Yeah, I know you have.
It was concerning. It was a concerning mole.
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't show it to me, and so now I can't tell you if it's cancerous or not.
I would be more willing to show you over the internet.
Oh, okay. So that is kind of like a good thing that's come out of this.
Yeah, maybe we need to look more at the positive ways we can, that the distance is helping us.
Yeah, I agree. Are we gonna do an intro? Or we're just gonna free ball it.
And keep what you've said here?
Just all the things I've said, yeah. About looking at my vagina with a hand mirror.
Okay, some podcasts do that. Let's try it. Some podcasts, they just start, you don't even know. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've been on podcasts where I think Gowdy did that, where we are like sitting there talking and all of a sudden he's like, blink. And I'm like,
they try and trick
did you just start fucking recording me, motherfucker? I mean, I do that to people too. I'll start recording them too without asking.
Yeah, but we're usually we're more formal. We say, hey,
welcome.
nothing you say will be used against you in a court of law.
Oh,
blah,
we
blah,
always
blah.
say that. Yeah, just
And
so
then
y'all
we
know,
say
before it starts, we do read their rights.
the
to
Miranda
them.
rights.
Yeah, Miranda's rights. Miranda's rights.
I'm more of a Samantha's rights kind of guy.
Oh, you are. You're such a Samantha's rights.
Is that funny?
I don't know. It's
That's
funny
kind
to
of
me,
funny,
man.
I think. Now I think we're in the groove.
Okay, I think we're getting it. Yeah, for sure.
That was funny, the Samantha's right thing.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. And it was good that I said yes and,
Yeah.
That was good what I did too, right?
We're really doing it.
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
Good.
Cool.
I'm glad we didn't just end the podcast.
Well, the listeners need to know, we don't have our same timing. We don't have our same comedic timing because I'm working at 25 megabyte per second download. Okay.
Oh. Don't even get her started on her
Don't even
upload.
get me started on my upload, y'all. Okay. Because it's like 1.5. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not working with a lot of bandwidth over here. So our timing gets a little off because I say something really, really, really funny and then he doesn't laugh.
See, and I have great internet speed. The problem is I have to sit far away from my wireless router because my refrigerator's loud.
Oh my God, it's so loud.
I think my connection is not great either.
Almost could you wire in? Could you hardwire in? Let's talk about the
I need
internet.
I need a real long wire.
Yeah.
I told you it's in the other room. It's all the way across.
I bet they make one, but I mean, is it worth it?
Let me
COVID's
work
about to be over. It's going to be gone soon, and you'll be back in my house again, right?
Yeah, I'm not going to
Really
be
soon.
zooming. I'm not going to be zooming with anyone.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just say the name of the podcast, right? I mean, wait,
hold on.
We shouldn't do that at all.
Well, no, I'm saying we can, but we need
okay.
it to be more conversational, so it's not
okay.
obvious that we're doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay,
cool.
so
I'm
let's
just being
just
cool.
work
I'm just
it-
being cool. Yeah.
Conversation. Hey, man, it's been really hot recently, huh?
Yeah, it's been hot. Yeah,
Oh my gosh, it's
so hot out.
so heating up the. I mean, like music on the music charts. You'd be like, this is a hot track.
Yeah, that's it's a heavy track, right?
Heavy track, #1 on the Billboard charts.
Oh yeah, like #1. Oh, like kind of like how our podcast is Austin's #1 friendship based podcast.
Yes,
Was that-
good. I think this
Okay.
is good. Can you hear
cool.
when I whisper? I can't tell.
I can hear when you whisper, but I don't think the listener can hear when you whisper
Perfect.
because I've edited it out. I'll edit it out.
Oh, yeah. Okay, great.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So anyway, yeah, because our podcast is Austin's #1 friendship-based podcast, and the mayor said that, certified it. So that's a big
remember
deal.
that. I
If you guys
remember
still-
that.
Yeah. So that happened. I think Jackie Vincent also said it's true.
I remember that.
So yeah, and it's just it's like no big deal or anything.
No,
This is just this is just a podcast, no big deal.
I think being relaxed and chill is what you and I are known for.
Yeah, that's one of the things. People say that we're known for like our educational topics, and some of like the science-based conversations we have.
Right.
We're also known for being it's no big deal, but we are also known for being groundbreaking.
And
We've
grounded. We're like very
very,
down
very,
to
very
earth.
much so. Very, very much so. Yes. I read Eat, Pray, Love, and totally, that's just my life.
What's your favorite? Eating, praying, or loving?
Definitely eating,
Great.
and praying and loving. I didn't read that either. So that was a lie. But that's another thing is we're honest.
That's
Sometimes we
fine.
lie, but then we always admit it.
That's fine. I think you can lie. Because
Okay.
if it's like casual and conversational, they'll think it's the truth.
Yeah, they won't know.
They
One
won't
time
know.
I dated this dude and his girlfriend.
Ooh, we never talk about your dating life, so let's
let's
do
get
it.
into it. Let's get into it. So I dated this dude, and his girlfriend was a total fucking idiot. Like, I mean, just so stupid. It was painful to have any sort of a conversation with her. So she was talking with one of my friends, and they told me this story because I unfortunately I didn't get to witness it. But she said, "Oh, have you read The Alchemist?" to my friend, and he was like, "No," and she's like, "Me either, but I really want to." She wasn't, because she's dead serious.
Oh, that's good.
So now we say that, like, have you read The Alchemist?
It's like
And
right
also
before she left
of all
her
the
house.
books, like it's not like it was some like intellectual. It was just like probably like Oprah's book club book.
Well, yeah, I like
Nothing
that.
against Oprah. We love Oprah.
Well, and Oprah's been one of our most popular guests, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
That
she's
episode
probably-
is up there.
It is up there. You guys go back to season 2,
Season 2.
episode, what, I think it's 13 or 14.
It's right
it's
right
just-
around the midsection of the
Yeah,
season.
mid section of the season. And it's just called Joe and Laura Talk to Oprah. And you can and check that out. Yeah. So
She gave us Cars, and it was
Yeah.
a good Blu-ray. I hadn't seen the special features, but
Right.
Pixar, they know how to do it.
they do. That was great.
That was
That
funny
was
again.
great. That was so funny. Honestly, it was so quick too. Did you
Thank
plan
you.
that?
No, I started speaking, and then I
And it
had a
just came
good
out.
ending. Yeah, it
Don't you
doesn't always
feel
work
like
that way.
sometimes when you listen back, you're like, how did I do that? Or then sometimes when I listen back, I know what I'm going to say next because I just know like that's what I would say either way. You know what I mean?
I love that. I love
And
that story.
don't you love that? I love that story that I told.
It was really good.
It's really funny.
You and I haven't spoken in
I mean, we texted a little bit, but we didn't even really talk. We didn't really text that much.
no, and I've been giving. I noticed today I was giving you a lot of like yeahs and okays. I haven't.
Yeah, you've been short with me.
Yeah, so
Why have you been short with me?
maybe I've been feeling neglected and isolated, and
Mm-hmm.
I wanted you to come back and say, "Let's record the podcast tonight at 8 p.m."
And I did. So why was your
did that
response
exactly.
cold to me? Should be nice to me.
Well, then I didn't want to overcompensate and it'd be like, oh, it's weird. He said okay and yeah, and then he immediately wrote a paragraph. So I just decided to keep it at more one syllable words.
Yeah, it's sad that we're still at this. That we're still playing games.
We're not playing games. I mean, this is my mental health.
Well, I think maybe we may need to ask at the end of this episode closer or farther apart.
Okay.
Because
I think we're doing
we're
well.
we're at an evaluation place, though. I think right now there's a lot going on. A lot of our dynamic has changed. We went from seeing each other once, sometimes twice a week, face to face, butt to butt. Heart to heart, to nothing, to nothing. I haven't seen your face. We were Skyping. We haven't even Skyped in forever.
No,
you
well,
know?
we never Skyped. I mean, let's
Okay,
be fair.
whatever. It's FaceTime or whatever we're
Zoom.
doing. Okay, Zoom. Like, why can't
And
it
we
just-
did Facebook. We did Facebook one time.
Okay, well, whatever. We did the things.
Oh, you know what might be good? We should like I feel like people are Googling this. They're like, hey, what's the best video chat software? We've used them all. We could
we
rank
have.
them right now.
Okay.
And then people would be really interested in that.
Okay, well, I don't want to blow my wad and say number 1. Should we start with number
Okay.
5?
Let's start with, well, let's agree on what the 5 are. Or should we just go through, we don't agree what the 5 are?
Yeah, and let's just do 5. All right,
Okay,
5.
you do your number 5.
Number 5 for me is going to be, I guess, Skype. Yeah. I'll
Yeah,
start-
you brought it up.
Yeah, Skype. Skype's number 5 for me.
Skype's kind of the OG. I mean, and I don't know what that means.
No, not
but-
because it's number 5.
I'm going to go with number 4. And I used it yesterday. I don't have an iPhone, but I have a computer. And I got a FaceTime app on there. And FaceTime was pretty good quality.
Okay, great. Who are you talking to, though?
Huh?
Who were you talking to on there?
Somebody else. But FaceTime, really good quality, pretty
Really
low
skipped by
lag.
it. You skipped by it, though, so
It was pretty good
Interesting.
FaceTime quality,
interesting.
video
okay,
quality.
we'll come back to it. 3, let's...
But I
let's-
have to say 4. I was great, but it's only, Macintosh products. What the hell?
Yeah, exactly. And you're a diehard.
I'm not a diehard, but
You're a
it'd be
diehard
nice if they
Galaxy
had
or whatever you have.
if they had a Galaxy app.
Okay, number 3. Oh, that means I'm going to get to do number 1. Okay, number 3.
Oh,
let's
fuck.
go with FaceTime.
Wait.
With Facebook.
Oh, Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's it. That's all
right.
I want to say.
So you got number 1. So number 2 obviously is going to be Google Meet. It is Google line of products. They make apps for every device. Yes, the quality isn't that great. Yes, it leaves a lot to be desired in terms of functionality. But I gotta say, my guys at Goog, they know what they're doing, and gals.
Have they given you something, or have they brainwashed you or done
The
something to
Google
your brain?
Pixel 3 is the finest phone on the market.
Number one is going to be Zoom, and it's because
Yeah.
you can touch up your appearance function. Number
Love
one, love it. I don't know why they don't all have that. It's ridiculous they don't. And also, you can put a different picture back behind you. It's so easy.
Oh, it's fun.
So now you got your friends like butt, and you're like, you know.
What?
It's just a lot of you have like a big penis back behind you, and you're like, you know.
Your friend's actual penis is behind you?
You just told me that you would let me see the mole on your penis over Zoom.
Oh yeah,
So,
that was in the episode. I forgot.
Yeah, that's on the record. And now you have to do it because that's the law of podcasting.
But I didn't know that was going to be like over your shoulder. Then I have to look at it the whole time.
Yeah, and now you can see if it changes.
Although, who am I kidding? I look at myself the whole time. How do you not?
You have to make sure you look good.
I like
for
to
the other
see
people.
how I look when I'm speaking and listening, because I don't normally get to
I don't
do
know
that.
if I like it, but I just I want to make
love
sure
it.
it's okay. Like I want to know if I need to put my chin down a little bit, you know, type of thing.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like my neck is in a weird angle, like I've cocked my
you
head.
are known for having your neck does weird stuff, for sure.
My mom said I have a long neck.
Well, you have a graceful neck, like a swan.
I feel like she might have said that. Yeah. Are you kidding or what?
Well, I mean, now I don't know how to answer it because, like, I was kind of kidding, but like now I feel bad that I was kidding.
Well, have you ever really looked at my neck?
I guess I haven't really looked at your neck. I guess I haven't really looked at it. I don't know if I'll ever get a chance to again in person, but I really hope I do. And next time I see you, trust. My eyes will be right on that thick ass neck. I mean, sorry, skinny, long,
not
graceful
thick.
neck. Okay, yeah, the long neck of yours. I'll be looking at it.
Speaking of thick necks,
Oh yeah.
and speaking of Facebook, which is a form
wait.
of technology, I've been, for some reason, Facebook started putting in my newsfeed video clips from the World's Strongest Man competition.
Okay.
Have you know what this is?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I'll explain it. They have the thickest necks you'd ever.
But wait, so why are you getting that?
Well, now I
ad
think
or
I'm
whatever?
getting them because I watched pretty much every time it comes up in my newsfeed. And it's just like various activities. I guess it's been going at least since the 70s because I watched a competition from 1979, but it's like almost like a track and field sort of thing where there's all these different events, people from around the world. They all have thick ass necks and thick ass thighs, thick
asses.
ass. Well, their asses are probably some of the least thick parts.
Oh,
But they have very thick shoulders, thick bis, tris, all of it. Very thick, big men.
Right.
And so the events are like kind of ridiculous where it's like they have to like pick up 2 like dune buggies. And whoever can pick up 2 dune buggies the most amount of times wins that round, you know? And so, yeah, you just do all these events and it's so fun to watch because, they're just the biggest guys and then they'll carry a big bag of sand that's like 200 pounds or something. And you're just like, whoa, even they're like struggling. Like that's me with 1 bag of groceries is like these thick ass dudes picking up barrels and stuff.
well. While you're talking about things you're watching, let me ask you this: has your porn consumption gone up lately with your alone time?
I guess, I can be honest with you and say
of course.
I would actually say it's gone down. I have no desire to
Okay, so let's get to the bottom of this here. Let's get into this.
So I'm just watching Tree Trunk Men.
Right. So what are we working with here? A little depression is going on, maybe a little anxiety. What's going on?
I think if it went up, that would be depression.
Your porn consumption?
Yeah, then I think
a lot of times when you're depressed, your sex drive decreases. You said you have no interest. You said you're not even interested. You have no desire.
I have no interest. There's I'm on the dating apps. I'm talking to.
Clearly, you fucking were talking to somebody yesterday, and you didn't tell me anything about it.
Well, that wasn't a date.
Okay. See, now the way you're saying it, though, not
That
a date. It was
wasn't a
a
date.
marriage. We got married. Like, what is it then? If it's
Well, it was
not-
a ceremony. It was a commitment ceremony.
Right.
But it's not a date. We didn't like eat pasta. No, I don't know. I think I'm fine.
Okay. All right. And just,
I think
just
I'm
checking
great.
in because, I'm very honest. When I was depressed in the winter, I laid it all out there.
We had a whole episode. I think it was called
seasonal
affective. Yeah,
affectal disorder. Yes.
Sad.
Yeah, sad.
I think it's called Joe and Laura Are Sad.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're good. Okay, I'm just checking in. I just want to make sure you're
pretty
okay. 'Cause
good. Yeah, I feel good.
Okay. Okay, good.
Are you?
That's all I
Are
wanted to
you?
know.
Are you good? I mean, I feel like you didn't really give me what I wanted you to give me when I said that I'm watching a lot of Tree Trunk Men videos. I wanted you to be like, oh my gosh, I got to see those things.
Oh, no, all I was thinking is why was he watching these? And then the way you were describing them sounded very erotic to me. And then it made me wonder, is he just watching porn all day and then also these men?
And these Tree Trunk Men.
And,
No.
Okay.
But I will say in the 70s, and maybe other times, but in one of the videos from the 70s, they would have these Tree Trunk Men, which is actually an original phrase. I'm saying it like everyone says it. Like, I want to be a announcer for these. And I'll be like, look at the tree trunks on that man.
Yeah, look at those trunks.
But in the 70s, they would have like 5 or 6 little blonde women in like a cage. And then these tree trunk men would lift, 6 women in the air. And it was...
Let me ask you this.
It was, yeah.
Let me ask you this. You were saying they were kind of popping up on your newsfeed.
Yeah.
As if you had nothing to do with it. Right.
Yeah, and then there's some other one, too, that's like an offshoot that's trying to creep in there, but I'm like, these aren't as good quality.
Okay, but let me ask you this. Have you Googled it at all? And have you sought it out on your own? And be honest.
No, I haven't Googled it.
Okay.
But I haven't liked the page yet either, but Facebook knows. And now with me saying Tree Trunk Men, I feel like all my devices are going to have weird stuff popping up.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
But no, I haven't sought. That's the weird thing. I haven't sought it out. But then I saw the first one and I was like, oh my gosh, this is pretty cool.
So have you missed me at all?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Because I missed you too. So,
yeah.
Yeah. So,
I mean, what have you been doing?
What haven't I been doing? Haven't been watching. Well, I haven't watched. One thing I haven't done is watched a bunch of these tree trunk videos.
I can send you.
I don't know. Yeah, sure.
The best.
I guess I'll. Do the best. I don't want to see like the riffraff. Send me like the best one you've seen.
Yeah, I'll just send you one, and honestly, you're going to be pretty hooked.
Okay, we'll see. Well, we'll see. I just got back from Colorado. I was gone for like 2 weeks, off in the mountains, making music.
Yeah, the Rockies.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was amazing. Did a road trip there. It was a long drive, but like it doesn't feel that long once you get to like areas, to New Mexico kind of area because it's so beautiful. There's like plateaus and mountains and all these things to look at that you never get to see in this part of the country. So that was awesome. Wrote a bunch of songs there with a couple chicks that I'm starting a side project with. And,
your side chicks.
Yeah, they're just some side bitches. Mm-hmm. And then I've been putting out music. I had Sexual Safari come out.
I gotta say
it.
And I'm serious. I like your music, but Sexual Safari is like I think it's your top song. It's really good.
Thank you. It's funny because it's a lot of people's least favorite song.
Really? Why?
I think some of the fans of mine are looking for a different sort of vibe,
Yeah, I think I definitely like just like the playful nature of it.
It's not funny though. It's serious.
What's funny when playful? I said nature, I guess, because it's like nature, but the playful nature of it.
I get it. I just don't like making jokes about my art.
See, I will, and that's why I'm here.
Okay. That's why I'm here, is to make jokes about your music.
Playful nature of the song I like.
Yeah, you're a fan of the song. You like
I love
that one.
the melody. I love the the sound effects of the animals.
Thank you.
I think it's so fun and good.
And we'll put a little clip in right now.
Ooh, yeah. Sexual safari, sexual safari.
Do you like that? Did you like that?
How long was the clip?
It was exactly 2 seconds.
Whoa. Okay, so they really probably didn't get a good taste.
Yeah,
Maybe you
they
should do a
didn't.
longer clip, like
Okay.
like 15.
Okay, right now.
Fevered and no frantic, but wrapped up in the magic. We're headed on a trip into the wild tonight. Sexual, sexual, sexual safari. Sexual, sexual, sexual safari. We're on a sexual safari. 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 Sexual safari.
Okay, cool.
Wow, that felt like 23 to me.
Oh my God. It was the entire song.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I
Oh,
mean that's
my
what I'm
God.
saying. The song just goes by so fast
Goes
because
by
I'm
so
just
fast 'cause it's so good.
I get lost in it, and then I'm
And
like,
you know
was
what?
that 23 seconds?
The radio won't play it. Austin radio won't play it.
Well, they don't have the guts.
They don't have the guts to handle this shit. They don't have the fucking guts to take this on. And I'll remember it. I'll remember it, Austin. I'll remember it.
Yeah.
Just put out another song called Only Human. And that one is cute, a cute little dance one, ravey one. I have another song coming out on Friday called Vapor Memories. I'm just on a fucking roll, man. I don't know. I'm just like popping off. Everybody wants a piece of the primo.
So if this was, we all know Pablo Picasso. Picasso,
Yeah, oh, yes.
famously had a blue period.
Yes.
What period are we in with you? What's your period called?
This is just probably my wet period. You know what I
Wet
mean?
periods, yes.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's before I was spotting. It was like damp, right?
Okay, yeah.
And now it's like fully it's fully saturated.
Your saturation
I'm
period.
fully
A
saturated.
lot of color, a lot of vibrance.
Yes. I see like reds and maroons.
Where do you go from
Sometimes
here?
black. You guys be surprised about that, but that's part
I
of the
would
color
be.
scheme. Yeah, part of the color
Okay.
scheme. It's really weird. Pardon me now?
Well, how long is this period, and when do you think you'll be in your next period?
Usually it depends. It depends on how they go. The cycle of this is different, every time.
Oh.
You know, it's an ebb and a flow, if you will. But
This is all
I think
foreign
this-
to me, so
Yeah. Well, you just got to get in there. Sometimes you got to get in there and poke around, and explore a little bit, and then you'll know more about kind of how these things work. Yeah, but I think it started when I did that live stream with the midnight. Gave me a little momentum,
Streams are wet.
It didn't go according to plan exactly. I had to do like a kind of plan B thing in there, and sing an acoustic song, and but I rode the momentum of that, and I don't know. I've been getting a little buzz lately. Been getting a little buzz.
I love it.
Yeah,
And
feel good about it.
yeah, I'm like, hey, I was in on the ground floor, so
Oh, you were. You definitely
welcome to
were.
the party. But I've been here since before you got invited.
You helped
even.
set up the party. You brought the appetizers and you set them out on a little plate.
Yeah, and I'm going to
before
stay
everybody
long
arrived.
after the party's over.
That's
too.
true. You'll probably fall asleep on the couch.
I'll stay on the couch, and
Yeah.
the next morning you'll be like, to John, your husband, you'll be like,
Mm-hmm.
should we just like, what should we do? How do
No,
we
I'll
get him
be
out?
like, hey, that's my best friend right there.
Wow,
That's what I'll say to John.
he can do what he wants.
Yeah, he can stay here as long as he wants.
That's really nice.
We're entering new terrain in our friendship. We really are. We're being so honest about how we feel about each other without embarrassment, without it being laced in a bunch of jokes.
Well, I think the key for me is space,
No.
because this podcast was like no space. Laura's really getting in my grill, And I think now it's great. You realize, oh, okay, I do like this person.
Yeah. Don't you wish you could give me a hug?
I still think maybe we would need a little more time and space on
How
that.
much more time and space? Because we've been friends now for a really long time. We've known each other since January of 2017. So how much more time do you need? Because
Maybe
it's been
I would want a hug. Although I think I didn't really love hugs, but now I think I really would actually be a little afraid of hugs.
Okay. Well, you seemed afraid when I hugged you one time. The one time I hugged you, you seemed afraid that time too, and that was pre-COVID.
See, exactly. So now I think it would be worse. I think I could do a reverse hug or a maybe like a just sideways hug.
Okay, I guess. But what's a
I can
reverse
draw
hug?
some
Butt to butt,
diagrams.
and you reach around the back.
Yeah, you just don't, wherever your hands go, it's like fine, no rules.
Oh, okay,
Because
well,
you can't see it. And then
interesting.
you're like, all
Yeah.
right, let's hug.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you get, I think,
Well, I
maybe
guess I could
10
use that
seconds.
to my advantage too.
Yeah, you're like 10 seconds.
That's,
It's like,
you
do whatever you
can
want.
feel a lot of things with 10 seconds.
It's like the purge. Is that the thing?
Oh, sure.
Where there's no rules for the day?
Yeah.
But this is just the purge for 10 seconds and it's only hugging.
Okay. All right. I'm into that. I mean, you know that I want to touch you.
Yeah.
So this is perfect for me. This is great. We're making a lot of progress.
So
what have
much
you
is
been doing
happening.
while I've been gone in Colorado?
Oh my gosh. Well, time runs together, so I can't really remember when I did certain things. But one of my highlights of at least the past 6 months has been my TV show, which you know about.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, and this is
I'm not
we're-
just saying that.
We're fans of each other.
Yeah, I'm not just saying that. I love it. It's so good. It's so great. I told so many people about it. Everyone should watch it. Is it available for people to watch?
No one
still?
can watch it. I mean, that's the beauty of it.
Why?
The door was open and it's shut. And if you missed it, you're not really
You
a
can't
true
put it somewhere.
fan.
You can't put it somewhere.
Well, not now because you're trying to get, Netflix to buy it.
Well,
you're
can't
trying
you
to
put
get,
it on like a Patreon or something and then have people pay to see it?
I think I would do that as a last ditch effort to, maybe gain popularity or to raise money for like another episode. So no, no one's going to be able to see it for a long time.
Okay, well that's sad because
If-
it's so good.
Well, thank you. But yeah, so it was in a film or a TV festival called Series Fest. Really fun. It was digital though, so it was really depressing. You didn't watch any of the Series Fest stuff, did you?
I watched your series on Series Fest, but I didn't watch any of the other.
Oh, gotcha.
things.
Okay. So like did it play like before every show you watched, it played like a clip of like John Legend? Like, do you remember that?
Maybe.
Yeah, like, well, because it did like a little mini montage of previous
Okay.
Series Fest.
Oh,
and I'm
okay.
here on my couch because, they canceled the in-person Series Fest. It was supposed to be in Denver and Colorado, just like you. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
But it was so depressing because like one of the first events I went to, they're like, oh yeah, it was great. We had Stevie Wonder last year and he was really fun. And then it's like John Legend clips of him saying, this is so great that this festival is here. I'm happy to be here in Denver. And it was very depressing to
Yeah.
just have them remind you of how much fun you should have been having.
Yeah.
But instead I was just at my couch.
Yeah.
That was it was funny because I was so happy to be in a TV festival, but I was very sad.
Oh,
because I was like,
that reminds me.
it's so hard to meet people and yeah, I just wish we could be in person.
Yeah, I'm supposed to cancel a plane ticket I had for New York for not this weekend, but the next one.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to
Or a
Maine
show, yeah.
in August.
Just fucking sucks. I'm tired of it. All right, you know what, guys? I've been trying to be fucking positive and stuff, but now I just want to tell you I'm fucking mad.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
We fucking held it back as long as we could, but now we're done with this shit. We don't like it anymore. And I'm tired of it. I want to go back to normal.
Yeah,
God
keep yelling
damn
at
it.
our listeners. Yeah,
It's pissing
yell
me
at them.
off. Well, you
Yeah.
know what? I am yelling at some of you because some of you made it fucking worse.
Not
some
our
of you didn't do
people.
what you're supposed to do. Yeah, y'all probably didn't do it, but someone you know, you should tell them. What the fuck? Pisses me off. And it's mostly these fucking boomers. You boomers. You motherfuckers.
It's also these. I mean, I don't want to go as hard at the TikTok generation, but these youngsters too, they're like, let's do the rooftop party.
Fuckers.
And whoever gets COVID wins $200.
You stupid idiots. I'm sick of it. I have shit to do, you know? You know how I said I was getting a little buzz? Well, what am I supposed to do with a little buzz when I can't leave my fucking house and play a fucking show, you fucking animals?
Yeah.
We're done. I've had it up to here. You can't see me because we can't be in the same room to record a podcast. But if you could, you would know that my hand is up over my head, as high as it'll go.
I can't tell if this is fun or if you're
I don't care
angry.
if it's fun. I don't care if it's fun. I don't care if it's fun, if y'all are having fun or not. I'm mad. I'm tired
mad
of this
too,
shit.
but
I want to leave.
I had
the
to pull out my
world.
earbuds because it
I'm
hurt
sorry.
my
I'm
ears.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'll calm
I
down.
hope you fix that in
I'm
post.
sweating a lot. My butt is really sweaty right now. It's
I'm
like very
always
sweaty.
sweating.
And I just took a shower and now I feel like, my whole butt is wet. It's that fucking,
your
that fucking
period.
saturation. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? God, I'm running hot. I'm running hot, guys. You know, this is the thing is we come on here and we put ourselves last. We put you first. The
Yeah.
listener. We put you first. Okay. We are selfless like that. We come on
you.
here and we say, what can we do to make them happy and make them feel better?
Yeah.
And comfort them because we want to bring a little brightness to their day. Make a few
Just a bit.
jokes, yuck it up here and there. Well, sometimes we can't yuck it up anymore.
There's no
Okay.
laughter left.
There's no laughter left. Sometimes we need you to cheer us up.
Yeah.
Where
what are
were
you going
you?
to do for us? We've
Yeah.
been sucking each other off this whole
Yeah.
podcast saying how
Yeah.
much we like each other's
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, just
Where
for
have you been?
Yeah. Where haven't you gone to patreon.com/heavyfriending? Okay. And why haven't you become a patron? Because I see a bunch of other podcasts out there and they got all this 100 patrons. Oh, making $5,000 a month. You know what? We got like a few and half of them are my family.
Yeah.
Step it up. Because I know you listen. I see the numbers. I know y'all are listening. This was
Yeah.
just a really long skit for a Patreon ad.
This
You
whole
said
episode-
I couldn't be natural. Well,
That was
guess
good.
what?
That was
I
good.
just did. Boom, motherfuckers.
That was really good.
Thank you.
Speaking of too, because we do, I will say some of our listeners are pretty good people because we did a little thing, and I'll do it again. I sent out like 20-something postcards
Yes.
for people who donated to charities that support Black Lives Matter movements, in whatever amount you can, and whatever charity you like best. But we were so pleased to send you our fucking hot postcards.
Oh, God, we looked so hot.
It was
We looked
it
like
was a
two
shame
male models.
to drop them into the mailbox. I couldn't barely let go.
Yeah, it's
They were
great.
that
I got
good.
one. You sent me one. It was
Oh, good.
nice. Yeah.
You never mentioned that. So
Yeah. Well, that's when, you said you felt neglected. I was kind of neglecting you.
oh, cool.
Yeah. Not on purpose, but, I just got really busy with
Yeah,
other
yeah.
friends and stuff. That was more important. And then
Okay. Well, yeah, guys, still, donate to charities. Send us a
Yeah,
DM,
we'll send you postcards.
and we'll send you a postcard.
Yeah. Speaking of Patreon, I was going to maybe start my own Patreon. Do you think that's crazy?
Tell me more. It would be like little exclusive songs, or
Like you could hear the song before it's released. You could get like a special, I was thinking of doing like special live stream things only on Patreon. I was thinking of doing like, little live question and answer things on there. Doing my rants, like instead of doing my rants on Instagram stories, just saving them for Patreon, patrons only type things. And I could say some really fucked up stuff,
yeah. But if you think that no one's really going to listen,
Yeah, that's what I do with this podcast.
right? Yeah, we've never gotten in trouble.
No, never, except that one time when I said that one thing about that one newscaster having sex with that one person.
Yes, that
And then
did,
that-
because apparently a lot of people could just figure out who it was
I
based
don't know.
on
Yeah.
the sounds that you leave in when you're bleeping
Yeah.
stuff.
And there are very specific sounds that are like a different sort of starting and ending.
Yeah,
name.
and I sort of trusted you whenever I said things that needed to be bleeped. I assumed that you wouldn't.
I did bleep. I always
them
cover
in.
you, man.
Okay, well, some other person's name was on here too.
What other person's
I'm
name?
not going to say his name because
Wait, what?
you remember. Okay, I'll whisper it.
Okay.
Nick.
Oh, I missed one of those, huh? That's what I heard. Yeah, I missed it. I missed an but it was a time.
Are you going to bleep these now?
I don't know.
There's no way he's listening. I think we're probably safe.
We tried to call him 100 times, but I
Well,
feel
and
like
that's
he's
such
kind of
a
like the
generic
third member
name.
of this podcast in a way. We've probably said his name more than anyone else's besides our own.
I would love, and that would be like, it'd be cool to get to the level where we have fans where like literally someone has transcribed the podcast and we could actually see what names are the most popular names we've said. Don't you think that would be great? Because Bill is probably up there.
Bill is definitely up there for sure.
Please bleep Bill. Too.
Oh, I think we should bleep his name. He's a fucker. I made a terrible joke one time. I won't repeat it. I was going to repeat it.
Did you make
how
it
sick I am?
on this show?
on the podcast
Oh,
about
no.
Bill. I was like talking about him going to jail. I was like,
Oh, no.
I did like a pudding thing, except it was like a dick thing.
Okay,
I
you're
don't
saying
know.
it.
Yeah,
You're saying
I am.
the joke.
I'm saying it again. I'm sorry.
Do you
bad.
think, because canceling people is a thing, do you think
Cancel.
we'll get canceled, or you specifically you? I think you're probably
I think
more
I'll
likely.
definitely. I think I'll definitely get canceled at some point. I've said a lot of rude things about a lot of different groups of people.
Yeah.
I've said that polyamorous people are always ugly.
Well, I don't think you need to
I've
repeat
said,
them
Oh, okay. Well,
because then it's really easy for like Newsweek to pull a montage
I stand
together.
by everything I said. And you know what? Polyamorous people are always ugly.
Oh boy, it's like I could see this clip coming back.
Y'all are
and
so busted. You're so busted.
okay, all right. Okay.
Oh man, we're just, you know what, guys? We're a little off our game. We're back. We're coming back. We haven't been here in a while. And then when we are here, we've got these fucking guests cramping our style,
We've
Got
had
these
great
fucking
guests, but yes.
barging in,
Well, let me say the hardest thing about guests, I don't think is the guests themselves. I think it's just that you then have multiple computer delays, internet delays, different speeds, different
Yes.
sounds, and everyone's sort of on a different page. And sometimes I just feel like I don't even know when I can jump in. I think other people probably feel the same way, where it's just like not a great experience for like a new person like you and I. I could
we're
close
pros.
I
Yeah.
could take out my earbuds and we could have a conversation.
100%.
I'm going to do it right now.
Okay, let's see what happens. Let's actually try this, okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Oh man. Fucking polyamorous people though. How busted are they?
I just feel like Laura's going to say something that she'll regret later.
I'm pretty sure Joe thinks that I'm just gonna like start saying all this crazy shit and like embarrass myself or whatever. But honestly, I just don't understand how they get multiple people to date them when they're so busted.
I think for me personally, the hard part is like, should I, silence a woman's speech? But what if that woman's speech is like really bad speech? You know what I mean?
And a lot of times I feel like he's like, no, stop. But he's saying, go on, because I think he agrees with me and he just doesn't want to say it out loud because objectively they're always really busted.
Sometimes I tell her to stop when I really just want her to keep going because it's kind of funny. And I think people think it's funny. But then I also think people don't know if she really believes these things because sometimes people will think Laura's serious when she's not. So that's another thing. But it's kind of fun. She doesn't seem to care. So then, yeah, why should I stop her?
I walk such a fine line because I've said it so many times that, on this podcast, we're not really ourselves. We're just heightened versions. We're just, yucking it up. We don't mean everything we say. And I'll say, I would say probably 75% of the things that I say on here, I don't mean. But there is one thing that I do mean. And I just don't understand how these polyamorous couples are all so fugly. Everyone.
Laura,
the men,
Laura?
Yeah.
Can you hear? I'm shouting because I think,
Yeah.
I think I don't know how that went.
I can hear you. I'm putting my headphones back on. So
Okay, good.
I wonder what it was like.
We'll have to listen back to that.
Yeah. When we
I
hear
don't
back,
know.
we'll see if we were kind of in sync there. I tried to leave spaces while I was talking for you to talk. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if I left them at the right times or whatever. Like
Me neither, but I did the same
anything.
kind of thing. I didn't just, talk. I paused.
That's another thing we're so good at is pausing.
Well, if you think about it, when you're
Right then, I thought you weren't going to talk. I thought it would be funny if we just had a really long pause.
Oh, well, I mean, you could always edit that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay.
Should we leave room for tone? Do you want room tone?
Yeah, let's get some room tone.
Okay. Sorry to cut in. How much room tone? I just need to know how long
it's
I
hard
should.
to say because sometimes I get a little clip and then you can hear it kind of going like,
Yeah.
So maybe we need a little more.
Like a minute?
Yeah,
10
let's
minutes?
let's do about
Again,
10.
time is like hard for me.
Well, let's do like 10 minutes. Let's do
Okay.
10 minutes of room tone if we can. Okay. I mean, try not to breathe into the mic either.
Oh, I thought that we wanted that.
Don't even look at the mic.
Okay, I'll just turn around.
Thank you. Oh my God, it sounds like you're actually doing that.
All right, was that 10?
Yeah, that was 10 minutes. So cool.
Man,
That'll work
great.
for edits and stuff like that.
Use that whenever. That might add some like funny little.
Oh, well, I'll put that in the little bin where I put, little clips and things we reuse multiple times. And then I can always have the room tone.
Well, that's great
that's
for the
nice.
year-end best of stuff.
Patreon, if you're a Patreon, we'll send you that room tone free right here. If you want it, you got it. You just let us know.
Do you want to
email
know?
us heavyfriending@gmail.com.
It'd be cool if you sent them my room. So then it's like, oh, you're hanging with Joe. And then they also have your room tone. So then they would know what it's like to be in either of our rooms.
That would be great. I don't know if a lot of the listeners want to know about your room, but I know they want to know about mine.
Well, don't you think like, let's think of a good number that they should have to spend to get that.
Well, I would say probably like 100, right?
100,000? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, at least.
Because, I mean, that's kind of personal.
It's extremely personal. This is where I do, this room where I'm sitting right here, right where I am right now, this is where I record all my music. Okay?
Wow.
Sometimes I don't have pants on in here.
Right where
Okay.
I'm sitting, like literally right where I'm sitting. Well, I probably shouldn't say.
How many
but-
times have you masturbated in that spot?
I mean, again, numbers, time limits. It's hard to like always nail it down.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I don't know.
Ballpark, what are we thinking, like 50,000
Probably, yeah,
times?
it would fill a ballpark.
Yeah.
If that's, if that's the question.
You are on a roll tonight, my friend. You are on
gotta
a
say-
fucking roll. You thought you weren't going to be able to do this. You're fucking killing it.
I had a great FaceTime yesterday, and I think it was a good warm up
All right, you know what? I'm sick of you throwing this fucking FaceTime in my face at time.
time.
What is it? Who is it?
That's no. I mean, it was just some.
What
no
was
one.
it about? Okay, well, what was it about?
It was just like, hey, let's talk. You know,
Yeah, but what was it about? Was it for work or for play?
it wasn't for work.
Okay, you're hurting me. Was it a woman or a man? Was it a woman or a man, Joe?
It was not a man.
Okay, and was it a friend or more than a friend? If you say friend, I swear to God, I'll cry.
If I say it was a friend, you'll cry.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't a friend.
Okay, good. Because I'm your only girlfriend. I keep dropping my pen. I'm so upset. I'm
Wow.
sweating. I'm upset about this world.
I feel good. I will say I think this podcast episode caught me on a good day. You know, we definitely have like low days, but this
Yeah.
was a good day, a good couple days. But, 4 days ago, I had a pretty, bad set of days. So,
Yeah, but you didn't tell me. Next time you have a bad set of days, why don't we have like a code word? Because I know you don't like to express your feelings. So maybe you could just text like elephant or something, and then I would know and you wouldn't have to say it.
yeah, but what would you do?
Boy, I'd cheer you up. I'm so good at cheering people up. I'm so good at it. Get on that FaceTime, do some, take some drinks, and do some dances and stuff.
Dances?
Yeah, dance for you.
No, this is for your Patreon.
Actually, my God.
I mean, Laura, have you ever thought of an
yes,
OnlyFans?
Yes, I've thought of it. Trust me, it's crossed my mind.
Okay,
and I've
so
joked
here's the
about
thing.
it. I've joked about it, but there's a part of me that's like, but what if?
Okay, so here's the thing about OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
I think probably the most popular ones are people who get naked.
Yeah.
And for those of you who don't know what OnlyFans is, yeah, right. But anyway, it's
right.
it's basically like a
My
place where you
mom
can
is on OnlyFans, okay?
you can pay to basically, I think, like subscribe to. Usually, it seems like it's like model types, and a lot of times, they can show their full nipples and stuff like that.
Yeah, full nip.
But I was saying you don't have to do that on there.
Yeah, I could just show like bra stuff.
Well, can't you do video on OnlyFans?
Yeah, but I mean, like what I'm saying, like if that's that point, I'd rather just do a Patreon because now it doesn't have the lacy. It doesn't have like the taint of
taint. I don't know. That would be extra probably. I'm good. Oh,
you're
gosh.
fucking. You're killing. I'm just so shocked at how good you are tonight.
Thank you. It's
so
like
good.
I've been practicing. On
Totally
FaceTime.
redeemed yourself from the last, 10 episodes, probably.
It's been a while. It's been a drought. Yeah.
But I've thought like, what if I just did an OnlyFans and I just did I did feet stuff,
Well, okay.
Just showed my feet. First of all, I have really cute feet. I do. I have really pretty feet. So that's, and I want to get into the foot game.
The foot game seems like a harmless game.
Harmless. It's so easy too. You don't have to put makeup on or anything. It's just like feet stuff, feet. So I've thought, it's crossed my mind. I'm not going to lie.
Your feet always basically look the same. It's not like I had a bad hair day or I had a.
Yeah, I'm not going to get a pimple on my toe,
No. So
if I did, that
do
would be
think
weird.
maybe there is like an OnlyFans for feet, but I think you could do OnlyFans. You could just do music and videos and, probably throw a foot in there. But
okay.
I think, that might be easier than Patreon.
Yeah. I set up a whole Patreon already.
Oh, did you?
I'll just move it over to OnlyFans.
Well, you could have both, I guess, but then you're just.
Well, the reason I didn't launch the Patreon I was like, if I just had like 3 patrons, that's embarrassing. Like I feel like if I either want a bunch or I want none type of thing. And I don't know who wants to pay really to see some of this stuff. But maybe if I said it was foot, so there's going to be some foot stuff, maybe my numbers would go up,
See, I think the nice thing about OnlyFans, I think maybe the best thing about OnlyFans is it seems like you're really going to see something like, ooh, like really exciting. Because it's like, oh, it's too hot for Instagram.
Right.
Because all these girls have their Instagram that links to their OnlyFans.
Yeah, but then they show themselves in their underwear or something, at least. I can't say it's too hot for Instagram and then just be me, like, dancing around or something,
Well, I mean,
there has to be a reason to get them there. It has to be something that I don't want a lot of people to see.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
should it just be me crying about stuff?
Maybe you could have a few different OnlyFans.
Yeah,
one's
one where
just crying, one's just like bonus tracks,
and one's feet stuff.
One's sort of offensive tirades.
Yeah. I got a lot of those.
But you need to still save some for this podcast because this is always going to be free to the people.
Well, this is my number one OnlyFan right here is this podcast. And guys, we've been a little hit and miss with our schedule. We've been going through some things like the rest of you.
Yeah.
But we're getting back on track. We're getting back on schedule. We're getting back in our groove. We're still working our way back there. Okay. But maybe we'll try to do some in person, some outdoor, socially distant episodes to, get that rhythm, see each other, see each
You
other.
know what would be fun? I have a window that faces the street. I could stay up here in my room, look out the window. Then you're down there in I guess your car maybe or something, and then we do the podcast so we could see each other.
I'm thinking maybe a little closer than that, though. Like a 10-foot situation.
It seems close. Yeah, it seems close.
10 foot. 10 foot.
You could even, if we were worried about lag, you could bring your whole setup, all the mics and all the stuff, and then you
yeah,
could
that sounds
feed
fun.
me the microphone up the window,
Okay.
and then I'll just drop it down.
Well, we'll talk details later. We'll talk details later.
Like that's a great option.
Well,
That's
it's
fun.
an option. We'll put it on the we'll do a little dry erase board thing. Put it on the board. And we'll put pros and cons because I've got some
I've got some
cons
pros, so
I kind of
yeah.
want to put up there. So
Okay.
yeah, cool. Guys, thank you so much for listening to Heavy Friending.
Wait, shouldn't we do? How do you end casually?
I mean, I feel like I was doing it, and then you kind
Well,
of
it wasn't casual. It was sort of our normal ending where you say, "Thanks so much for listening." You know what I mean?
I could just literally cut it off in the middle of us talking.
No. That's
Okay.
crazy. That's
Okay.
crazy.
Okay.
I think, what you should say? You should be like, "Oh, my, I left something in
Oh
the
God, I
oven."
started my period.
Okay.
Oh my God, I'm bleeding into my underwear. That's for OnlyFans. I'll do one for OnlyFans. It's all period stuff.
Okay, great.
Wait, so scratch that.
Okay, but yeah, we'll edit this in.
Well, yeah. I'll cut all that other stuff
Well,
out.
let's do some room tone. You can
Oh
edit
yeah.
the
Let's
room
get
tone
some
in,
room tone. Yeah, let's get some
and
room tone.
then we'll do new room tone.
Yeah. Let's do some new room tone.
Okay, great. Let me turn around.
Yeah, I've turned around. Thank you. All right, we got it.
Good.
Excellent. Great. That's perfect.
All right. Oh man, I think
You
my
got some
oven's
Brussels
on.
sprouts in there or what? You got some
Yeah,
Brussels
I
sprouts
think
in the oven?
I have to go to the other room.
Oh, to get your Brussels sprouts.
But while I'm there, I probably won't come back.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Well, I guess, I guess we'll go.
That makes sense. I'm happy people listen to this.
Oh, I love that people listen each week.
and
They come out on
subscribed.
Wednesdays.
They subscribed it.
They subscribed it and rate it and like it, review it.
Yeah, and
A lot of y'all
Patreon
haven't
it.
done that. You should. It's very helpful to us.
That's true. Again, we see the numbers.
Yeah, we see.
know.
We know you're listening. We know you're listening, Karen.
Oh,
Did
we
you
didn't
rate
even-
it?
We didn't even talk about Karen crisis.
Karen.
Another day. But yeah, it's starting to smoke.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, all right. We're going to head out, you guys. Thank you so much for listening to Heavy Friending, Austin's #1 friendship-based podcast. We'll see you next week.
I gotta go.
Get down on the ground and crawl on your forearms just to avoid the smoke.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. They say that. Oh, did you try stop, drop, and roll?
Yeah, I'm rolling.
Okay.
Like drugs.
Yeah, I got it. It's stupid to me because it's funny because you would never do that.
No, yeah, it's funny.